Is your mother passed?
Yes.
Does she have curly hair?
Yes.
Okay, that's who I was seeing then. Okay. It just, like, kinda threw me off because like, you look just like her.
Yeah, I look a lot like her.
Yes, oh my gosh, like, the same features, like, the prominent chin, just oh my gosh, that's so crazy. She in, like, a nightgown. Would she have been in a nightgown often?
She used to wear these big night shirts and we would make fun of her.
I feel like she was, like, pretty easy to talk to or that y'all had a good relationship where y'all would talk a lot. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, cause like, I just see her you and her on the couch, and it's, like, the end of the day, and it's like, "Oh, let me tell you what happened," and, just, like, kind of unfold your day to her. Would you
Yes.
Okay. And then it feels like, like she was always ready for it. She's like, "Let me grab my popcorn." And did she watch, like, daytime television?
Um, yeah, until my grandbabies, her great grandbabies were born, then she watched whatever kid show they wanted to watch.
Okay,
Mhm.
cause I don't know if I'm getting too far into my head, but then I see, like, novela. Um,
Bella. She used to
yeah,
watch those sometimes, yeah.
okay, yeah, so she's bringing that up, like, correcting me, "No, this is what it is. We don't call it that," and, she's just just, like, correcting me, like, "Get it right." Does she also have her mother in spirit who would be, a shorter, more petite lady?
Yes.
Okay. She's showing me her. It's like and I'm seeing her from, like, her left side, so it's like an angle here, um, of her mother, and it's like her mother has something in her hands. I don't know if she always kept busy with something in her hands. That she, like, crochet or do any kind of needlework or anything like that?
Both of them used to sew, but they haven't done it in a long time because they had arthritis.
Okay. I feel like that's what the mother's doing. Like she's just staying busy with that. It's like they're just sitting on the couch, just like in their own little world. I feel like there's like these little conversations going on between them. Almost feel like more of like a sisterly connection between them. Would you understand that? Like them just being real close?
Um, Maybe they are now, but they weren't when they were still here.
Okay, interesting. You know what? I think that they just tolerate each other because 'cause they're on the couch, but they're on opposite ends.
Yes, that sounds more like them.
It's like, once I said that, your grandmother went like, "Oh," like, kinda made a comment or something, like, just, like, turned around or turned to the side, like, I don't I wouldn't say all that. So it was like they definitely corrected me with that, and I think that's why, like, your grandmother isn't, like, really talking, like, nothing's really coming out from her. She's, like, just sitting in her little space, and she's just, like, keeping to herself and, like, just not really saying too much. Would you understand that?
Mhm.
Okay. Would you understand the grandmother to have been like a really wise woman? Like she kind of just like knew a lot of things.
Yes.
I feel like she's just like this very knowledgeable person. And then it's like she just says things as the right time comes, She doesn't like say too much. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And she's presenting herself to me with short hair at this time. Would you understand that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's like she's a little more petite woman and but it's almost like she kind of gets cold all the time. She's like, make sure she has her sweater or something. Would
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Um
she used to always be cold, like, that was something that, she used to have her heater on full blast all the time. She was always cold.
Yeah, cause she has a heater on, but then she still has her blanket, like, she's all bundled up on this couch. And it's like she's so small, and it's like her little head poking out. It's kinda cute. Does she also wear glasses? Maybe
Um,
sometimes? Because 'Cause I'm only seeing
She needed them. Yeah, like both of them did like reading glasses, but they didn't wear glasses.
Okay, that would make sense because she wasn't wearing them at first, and then all of a sudden she just popped in with her glasses on. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I do feel like she only wore them on occasion.
Mhm.
Would you understand her to be like kind of hesitant to listen to the doctors?
Yes, they were both like that.
She, it's like she's telling me she's like, I know I'm supposed to do this, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds right.
She's like, I've been around way longer than they have. I'll be just fine. It's like she knew she just hard-headed, in the fact that she knew what was wrong with her and she knew what she needed to do, in her situation. And I think because she didn't like what the doctors were telling her, so she may have like, oh, I'm not listening to him, type
Mhm.
of thing.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, she's even like bringing me into the doctor's room, and like I see that paper they lay out on the table they have you get on, and like her legs are kind of dangling. Like she did not want to be there. She's like,
Mm.
this is a
Yeah,
waste
they
of time.
both hated going to the doctor. They hated it.
And it's like she's saying, even still, like, I don't care. I was right. I didn't need to go. I would have been just fine. And everybody goes anyway. And, it's like she's arguing even after she's passed. Um, it's so funny. Oh, I even forgot. So when your mother first came through, and I believe she came through to bring your grandmother through.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
So after I saw her, I saw an image of an older woman, and I haven't seen that image since I started the reading again. Did she die at an older age?
My grandma?
Mhm.
Yes, she was 95.
I was just gonna say, like, I felt like it was like the 90s, like
Mhm.
she lived a really long life.
Yes, a very long time.
Yeah. Which makes sense of why she's going into like, oh, she knew better and
Mhm.
everything. Like I think it just fits her era.
Mhm.
Did she like to work on puzzles?
Yeah, actually she did. Both of them did.
Yeah, I see them working on puzzles. I kind of see like them sipping on coffee, but that's not really coming through too vivid. But they're like at this round table and they're like trying to, figure out the puzzle pieces.
Mhm.
Um,
They both loved coffee, and yeah, they both used to work on puzzles. My
yeah,
sister does that too. Mhm.
okay, yeah, yeah, like they're concentrating and like that's just, it kept them real busy and and it's funny because like I saw them with the coffee too, and it's like, I feel like it's a lot of cream and sugar because the coffee looks light.
Yeah.
And then, like, as I say that, she like kind of looks over at me and is like, kind of like, mind your business. Like, you didn't see nothing over here, I love her energy, like just that old grandmother energy that, kind of like a person who helped raise you and, just I just feel like she was someone that was always there in your life. Like she was always
Mhm.
present.
Yes.
Yeah. And then she looks at me and she says, well, we have nothing better to do. We're still sipping our coffee. We're still playing puzzles and we're just watching over you. I feel like she was real like matter of fact and just like she just said it. She didn't think about it and she just
Mhm.
said what she
Yes.
said and uh
Yes.
but then it was like it was almost funny, It was just like maybe like your mom and your grandma, did they like kind of like talk back and forth like just like so I guess sarcastic. Be sarcastic with each other.
They were both very sarcastic. Yes.
That's so funny. Like, like those I think that's why like I feel like a sisterly thing with them, like almost like the Golden Girls type situation.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so funny. Like I don't even want to, like pull away from the situation because it's now like it's at that point. It's them loose and like kind of cracking jokes type of thing. Dry sense of humor. Like,
Yes.
even if, like, they knew they weren't funny, they didn't care, like, they had, like, no shame at all.
Yep, that would be them. Both
It
of them, actually.
See if there's some kind of message that they wanna bring. I feel like, I'm indoors, and then it's like they open up the windows, and then it's like all this light shined bright on me, and I feel like that's where they're going with the message, like, to just shine bright, open up your windows, kick your shoes off, have some fun, enjoy life a little bit type of situation. Would you understand that?
Yeah, I have a lot of stress right now, and that's probably why they're saying that.
Yeah. It's really big because it's like I see these like almost like the Wizard of Oz, like the shoes. I see the red shoes and it's like these high heel shoes on you and it's like all of a sudden they're kicked off. And it's like this deep red high heel shoe. And yeah, it's like kick your shoes off and just have a good time. Just enjoy yourself and don't worry about the naysayers. They very specific. They said naysayers. She said you do what you want to do to have fun. You don't worry about how other people have fun. You take care of yourself. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then she's just closing it off with saying that you're a beautiful young lady and you deserve the world. And I believe that that's what you're going to get. Um,
Okay.
is there anything else that you want to add with them?
I just wanted to confirm that they are helping me watch over my grandbabies.
Are you said grandbabies, like, are they different aged?
One is 4 and the other one is 3.
Okay. Are they girls?
Yes.
Okay. Almost, it's like I saw like almost with like pigtails, and then I had this like really big headache. Are you having like stress around that?
Around them?
Around like maybe taking care of them or something like that?
Yes. I'm actually like fighting with my daughter right now. She's not letting me see them, and one of them was just taken out in the ambulance. So yeah, I'm really stressed about them.
Would it have to, because I had a headache. Would it have something to do with the head for one of the, you said one was taken out of the ambulance?
Um, she had RSV. She had respiratory issues, and it was turning into pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Huh. Okay. She says that life gets harder the older that we get, that no matter what, just because we see our elders go through life and um they experience it a certain way, it doesn't mean that you're going to experience that way. And she says sometimes things happen that are out of our control and all we can do is pray on it. And I see both of them. It's just like they're like kind of like praying, I feel like, as soon as that happened. So I feel like she's just saying that, we have our ups and downs in life and nothing's permanent, that things are gonna change throughout our lives. And we just have to learn to accept it and learn that we can't change everything. And she says, don't you worry, we're up here doing everything that we can. I feel like she's like, I don't know whose hand, if it was your mom and grandma squeezing their hands or them squeezing your hands, but I feel like they just, like held on to the hand and like, I feel like it's your hand, like them just, like consoling you and holding your hand and just saying, it's okay. We've gotten through everything this far. Now is no different. She says, just hang on tight. And then I see like a roller coaster. So I feel the roller coaster is symbolic to where she's, it might not be the best point in your life right now, but it'll always get better at some point. And then it's like she's like holding on, getting on that roller coaster. It's so real comical with it. Like she's, like trying to break the ice type of thing. She's really sweet. But yes, I feel like they are with you and supporting you. I feel like it's a lot of support and help as far as, just being in prayer and, doing what they know best they can do, just to help the situation. Is there another spirit in mind that you would want to connect with?
Yes,
Can you tell me the name?
his name is Shane.
Shane. Okay. When I see Shane, I feel like I see someone step forward who would have been in like a motorcycle attire. Would he have ridden a motorcycle?
Yes,
Okay. I feel would you understand like some kind of sadness that he's bringing forward?
yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure, and then the whole motorcycle feel was like, okay, so let me see. And I see like something like some kind of bandana over his head. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Almost like a bad boy type
Yes.
appearance. And it's almost like he's like walking like with just this confidence, like, like
Yes.
he can walk into a room with confidence and just no fear. Like he knew what he was doing and he just always went with it. There was no second guessing himself. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And it's like he's walking in a room of these tough guys and he's like still like strutting his stuff. He's like, I don't care, you don't scare me. I don't care, I'll take you. Like he just like had this, like he was just invincible. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let me go more. I feel like he's bringing a young girl forward. Would you understand if he had a daughter or someone young that was close to him?
He had a daughter that passed.
Okay, perfect. I get the feeling, was she young, like around 10 or 12, something like that?
She was younger.
Younger. Okay. Would she have been 7?
No, I believe she was an infant when she
Oh,
passed.
wow. Okay. Okay, let me see. Because for some reason I was seeing her um older. So would that have been like 5 years or more that she passed? Like 10 years?
Yeah, it's been more than 10.
I wonder if that's why she's showing me as her age progressing, because
Mhm.
it's been, longer that she's passed. Um,
Mhm.
and what about for it says name Shane? How long has it been since he's passed? Like 5 years?
Yes.
I believe she's showing me her age of the age she was when he passed.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it would add up. Okay. I feel like she greeted him the moment that he passed. Like she was there for him. And it's almost like she's showing like a welcome sign like you show whenever like when men go off to war to fight and then they come home and you have a welcome sign. And it's like she was welcoming him home. I feel, and I don't even understand this, but I feel like there were different aspects of his life. Would that make sense to you?
What do you mean different aspects?
Okay, so that was the word that he used. Let me ask him to give it to me another way.
Okay.
Would he have like, I feel like in one part of his life, he was a different person than another part of his life. I feel like there was like some kind of big growth or change. Would
Yeah, he changed, but when I met him, he had changed a lot from when he was younger. I knew him when we were younger, and then when we reconnected again, we were older. We were
okay.
both older.
Yes. Okay, so I'm getting the goosebumps now for him validating that. It just felt like different, I said different aspects, but like different parts of his life. It was like almost like he was just different in these different parts of his life is how he made me feel.
Yes.
And I feel like, that has just gotten better from that point, you know, and I feel like he's proud of that, that he's grown a lot soul. Would you have helped him in any way like that?
Would I have? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Yeah, would you have helped him in any kind of way for him to like be thanking you?
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he's thanking you and just showing that appreciation. He makes me feel like he couldn't have done certain things without you. I almost feel like you kind of like pushed him to do certain things. Like you helped each other is how I feel. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He would tell me that I showed him what love was. He didn't
Um,
feel that until we were together.
that makes sense. Yeah, now I have the chills. It's like my legs are shaking now because it's just like now it's like nothing, like he's just smiling and he's like kind of looking over and like that half smirk type of smile, and he says that he says a lot of what he's done that was good was because of you, and not that you were responsible for it, but that you were there next to him by his side.
Yes, that makes sense.
And then it's like he's just like really proud, and then like he just kind of like, you know, like takes your hand. And I feel like y'all are just kind of like walking together and holding hands, like just hand, almost like arm in arm. Would y'all have ever done that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Don't worry, that's my queen. When she gets here, I'm putting her on a big old pedestal." And you know, it's like he's just like so proud, and um it's like he just wants to honor that love. He feels so appreciative, and it's like, you know, like he just wants to shout it to the world, you know. He's like, "I'm proud and this is what I want." And you know, I may have made mistakes, but I've made amends, and you know, like this is what he wants for his soul. And then he says, it's like I see him on a couch, almost the same couch as your mom and grandmother. So it's
Mhm.
almost like he's on that same couch as your mom and grandmother. And it's like he you know, like reclined it. He has his popcorn, and then it's like he's watching a movie and he's saying, you know, it's okay to, you know, enjoy yourself, kick your feet up, but also get out and have fun. You have so much to live for, and you let me have him reword that. Something like, okay, so this he's on that couch and it's like he's reclined, and it's almost like he has it to where like almost like your life is like a movie, and he's always like there watching. Like I think like that's his way of saying like that he's watching over you. In like his weird little way, you know. It's like I don't know, like I keep seeing like popcorn in this reading. Do you would you understand popcorn with him?
We used to eat a lot of kettle corn.
That's what it is, and it's in, like he's in the living room, okay. Yeah, so he's like, "I'm still over here eating popcorn," and he's, like, just, you know, having a good time watching, you know, watching over you, so, yeah, I'm like, that's a weird way, but it's his way of
Hmm.
saying, you know, "I'm still here, and I'm watching over you."
Oh, okay.